Your love is rated X. That means you're extra, extra, extraordinary.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's KLA, Cloud Wanderer. And, I have a guest, a lovely guest. Her name is Danae Morgan. And she's here to tell her story, how she got into fitness. She also do like calisthenics, and she was like in a calisthenics championship type thing, competition.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a pleasure of meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So my name is Danae. People call me Nay, or I also go by the Queen of Games. So we can get into how I got that name. But yeah, I do calisthenics and street lifting, which is basically weighted calisthenics. So that's my sport.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you got into that.
So I got into calisthenics. Well, I mean, calisthenics is one of those things that you kind of always do it because like you did it in school growing up. If you went to school, that had like PE classes and stuff like that, we did push-ups there. We just didn't call it calisthenics, right? So I was always physically active. I liked being fit. I liked playing sports growing up and such. But eventually, when after college, I was working and I got relocated for my job. So I ended up in Virginia, Northern Virginia, and I liked the area. The job was going well, but I wanted something fun to do that wasn't like the traditional weightlifting, because to me that seemed too boring. So I wanted something fun, and I was just looking to see like what was in the area. Eventually, I kind of discovered calisthenics from YouTube. Like I saw people doing, all kinds of cool moves and stuff like that. And then I happened to find an actual calisthenics gym in the area. And so I went there, and this was right before COVID. So I went there, and that's where I kind of learned that there's an actual thing called calisthenics, where you actually just do like the pull-ups, push-ups, and then all kind of skills you can do, weighted moves you can do. So that was kind of the start of it from that gym.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you're familiar with like freestyle calisthenics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to a young lady like months ago, like maybe like last year, and she got into it. Yeah, like they do like. Have you ever done it though? Like freestyle calisthenics?
I've done it a little bit, but I haven't
Oh,
competed in freestyle. But yeah,
yeah,
freestyle is a lot of fun. It's
yeah,
just kind of like flowing on the bar and trying like different moves. Usually include like static moves, dynamic moves, and yeah, it's just it's a fun way to kind of incorporate strength.
yeah. Like, have you ever been to like a competition or anything like as a spectator?
Yeah, I've been to many
Oh,
competitions.
oh,
Like
okay.
they
I'm
all
just
know me.
asking. I
Yeah,
never.
they all know me. The freestylers, they know me. Like I haven't actually competed, but I know a lot of them, and they know me. So.
Yeah. So when did you decided to do competitions?
So the competitions came around. So after I started going to that gym, I actually only went there for maybe like I want to say like 3, 4 months, and then COVID happened and everything shut down. So that gym shut down, and that gym actually never reopened. So during COVID, I was like, well, I still want to work out. So basically, I formed a calisthenics meetup group just on, like the Meetup app. I don't know if you've heard of Meetup, but yeah, I just created a calisthenics group and continued meeting up with friends. And from there, I also got into Instagram because I wasn't really big on social media back then. But like at that point during COVID, I was like, you know, everybody in the calisthenics community is on there, so let me jump on there as well. And pretty much from Instagram, I found out that they have competitions in these various places. So I saw one. My first competition was Winter Games at Boss Life. It's in New Jersey. And yeah, I decided to just go for it. I didn't really know what to expect, but I showed up. I saw a lot of Instagram people in real life, which was cool. And
Yeah,
then that was my first time competing, and I loved it.
yeah. Like, how did you do?
I did pretty well. I didn't place or anything, like, it wasn't anything special. Like, I mean, I did pretty well in terms of what I thought I could do. Like, I did way better than I thought I could do. So that was exciting to see. And just seeing all the other females, especially there, that were competing, that was also pretty exciting.
So what kind of like so they do the muscle ups, they do the push ups? Because I seen some of the stuff like the videos, and I show the Instagram, yeah, Instagram as well. So they do the muscle up, push ups, dips. Do they do weights too a bit? Do they like
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes
uh,
different competitions will incorporate like weighted reps. So it'll be the same reps, but you just add weight to it.
how long the competition be?
It really varies. Like that very first competition I did was what they call a 60-30. So you're doing three exercises and you do one exercise for 60 seconds and then you
Yeah.
rest 30 seconds and then you do the next exercise for 60 seconds and then you rest 30
Okay.
seconds and then you do the last exercise. So I mean that doesn't take very long at all.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
the
very intense.
yeah, the what you do like what like 20 push-ups?
Yeah, you do as many as you can in that time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. That's a lot. Like, were you nervous or were you really excited or?
Yeah, it's definitely. I always get nervous. Like before any competition I do, I'm always a little nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a nice physique. I mean, like I was gonna say the bodybuilder realm, but I don't know you're crazy about that or anything like that. Do you pay attention to bodybuilding?
Not so much, no.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you do have like a physique that wow, it's very impressive. So,
Thank you.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we for those who don't know you, we gonna check the calisthenics. Like, how long did it take you to do a muscle up? Because
Yeah.
wow,
So a muscle up. I actually really struggled with muscle up. Like it took me a good while, like at least a year of working on it. And then I eventually figured it out. But like I just couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And I could do them like I was always big on pulling, so I like to do pull-ups. Like pull-ups was probably one of my first. It was my first favorite movement was pull-ups. So I did a lot of pull-ups, and I really built my pull strength up. But to get the muscle up was definitely a challenge for me, just to figure out the technique.
yeah, I remember like last summer I was trying to do that because in my mind, I'm thinking I could do it, but it's not really easy. I was looking at YouTube videos,
Yeah.
but I wasn't being consistent. So wow. So it
Mm,
took you like a year to do that. Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
I know you was happy when you got that.
Yeah, I was
Like
definitely happy.
how many can you do?
Um, how many can I do? I did 19 in a competition last
Yeah.
year. It was actually UFX. That was 19 in 1 minute. But if I stay
Okay.
on the bar, um, I haven't done that in a while, so I don't know where I'm at actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. I mean, I've been paying attention to you for like a year, maybe two. Yeah, and I
Mm,
was like, wow, she's incredible. Like, yeah. Have you
thank
ever
you.
got injured like doing certain exercises?
I've never been injured doing a certain exercise, but I've definitely been
Yeah.
injured just from overtraining, really. Because, like
Yeah.
I said, there
Yeah.
was one point where I was doing pull ups like every single day, and I was doing like like multiple times a day I was doing pull-ups, and you know that puts a lot of pressure on your tendons. So I ended up
Yeah.
getting like basically a type of tendonitis in my lat. And then I
Mm.
ended up like I didn't stop when that happened. So I ended up getting it in both lats. It was really bad. It was really
Mm.
bad.
How many days a week do you train?
So now I train. I mean, it really depends on what I'm training for, but I'll train
Yeah.
usually around five days a week.
Mm. Wow. So this is like a friend of yours, and he doing handstand push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do handstand push-ups?
I can, but they're pretty shaky. I don't work on them too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you like, do you work out like in a park or something like that? And you see people kind of see you like, are they amazed or
Oh yeah, people are
that?
always people are always amazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite is when like little kids walk up and see me, like
Yeah.
they're always like, "Whoa!" Or, like you know, they like one kid said, "Oh, I never seen a girl that big" and stuff like that. So it's just cool to when kids see me because I know that I'm like expanding their world. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the stuff that you do is amazing. You think that could be like in the Olympics?
It would be cool if it could be one day. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is this? Like, how many places have you been?
Um,
Hello?
competing. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, competing. I've
Yeah, I
been
can hear you.
okay. Yeah, competing. I've been to Mexico. Um, I think I've only
Mm.
competed in Mexico and Germany outside of the U.S.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I think I seen a clip of you you competing in the FIBO. That's what it's called.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Now
just last month.
yeah. Now how was that for you?
That was really good. I really enjoyed that competition. Like it was really well put together. So,
Okay.
and that was pretty exciting too because that was a battle style competition. So it's 1v1s
Yeah.
and it's bracket style. So it's pretty exciting going up against
Yeah, I'm trying
someone.
to find it. Is this it?
No, I think it's gonna
Let
be
me
a little
see.
later. That's when I was talking about it
Um,
a little later
well,
on.
this is. I
Yep,
think this is one of them, right? Like,
yep, yep.
yeah, yeah. That's what I seen. The FIMO, the Germany FIBO Fitness Convention. How long did you stay in Germany?
I actually stayed there for almost 2 weeks. Yeah, because I
Oh,
got there a
okay.
little earlier to get used to the
Yeah.
time zone because they're 6 hours ahead. So I had to, you know, try to adjust before the comp, and then I decided to just travel afterwards.
Okay. And for this I'm gonna ask a silly question. You have like a coach?
I don't currently have a coach. I mean, actually, I do have a
Um,
coach, but I have a coach specifically for squats right now. So basically, squats with the
okay.
barbell. And
Okay.
I did that because I did compete in USA Street Lifting 2 weeks after this competition. So my plan was actually to compete in May, but I decided to go to this USA Street Lifting competition because I wanted to compete in the US and you know get all those the
Yeah.
national records. But yeah, so I did have a coach for squat specifically to train that.
Yeah, that's
Because it's
cool.
not,
That's
you
cool.
know,
Yeah.
squats is not, or like that back squat is not a traditional calisthenics movement. So that's why I got a coach for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, how far do you see yourself doing on these competitions?
I mean, as far as I can go, really.
Okay.
There's no limit.
Okay. I'm just asking because that's a lot to do. Like you got like training to do that. Like is there like a diet requirement?
I don't restrict myself when it comes to diet. So,
Uh,
I think I've always eaten more cleanly in general, and I like to eat more natural foods. So I don't have a problem with my food selections.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got all the ways. George Page. Hello, people. Yeah, George, what's up? Yeah. So like outside of the stuff that you do, like what do you do like for fun or anything like that?
Well, to me, calisthenics is fun.
Okay. Okay. I
Um,
mean, yeah, I worked. Like I was telling you before we came live. I worked out and stuff like that. I used to do push-ups, pull-ups, and stuff. I do a little bit of it, but not as much as I was doing before, like when I was younger. So yeah.
mhm.
So how you're like what, like 30, 31 or something like that?
Yeah, I'm 30 right now, but in 2 days I'll be 31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he said, yeah, George asking, what do you like about street lifting?
Oh, that's a good question. So, I love street lifting because it always reminds me of like it's a power sport, so it's like a burst of energy. And I've always been more of like a sprinter type. Like I'm a quick, burst of energy type of person. So I like that I get to apply that to calisthenics with the weights. So that's what I like about it. I feel like
Yeah,
that's more of my body type is more geared towards that type of burst of energy versus a lot of calisthenics competitions are endurance based, so it's a little harder for me because I feel like I'm not my body type is not like geared towards endurance as much as it is towards just like power. So
yeah. Do you do cardio also?
um I do a little bit. Yeah, I do a little bit. Not like I don't do like long distance running or anything like that, but like I'll
Yeah.
do, like a mile here or there.
Okay. Do you have like some inspirations like in the sport or outside the sport or anything like that?
Um, I mean, I'm always inspired by female athletes in general. Um, but I don't have any like specific people that I would point out. But yeah, there's always whenever I see like female competitors, whether it's like
Mhm.
track or even like tennis, it just looks so cool to just like be like at the top of their game and stuff. So
Yeah,
something that
okay.
I want to kind of apply to my sport because my sport isn't really that big yet, but maybe while I'm here and with me like traveling around and competing more, it'll get to that level.
Yeah. You think by Instagram it's more like you're more noticeable in social media?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. You
Definitely.
do do you have like a YouTube channel?
I
I'm
do
not
have a
sure.
YouTube. It's Queen of Games. I'm not
Oh,
on
okay.
YouTube as much. I do need to start
Oh,
like
okay.
branching out to different social medias more.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. George was like, would you ever consider CrossFit?
I thought about it. I I I would consider it, but not really immediately. Like not right now, I guess. Like maybe
Uh,
when I'm done, like when I feel like I'm done competing in calisthenics and street lifting, and like for me, I feel like I would do a bodybuilding show before I did CrossFit.
oh, okay. Okay. You don't pay attention to bodybuilding too much like that, right?
No, I don't. But
Okay.
I did see just last year. I was paying attention to the fitness category,
Yeah.
and I I realized, or what I saw wasn't what I wanted to see. Like I kind of expected there to be a better display of feminine strength, and I don't feel like that was really shown there. So that would be something that I would potentially want to do, just to show like what it really looks like. Because like we saw a lot of girls like jumping and doing flips and stuff like that, but that's not really strength. So I feel like bodybuilding should be about display of strength. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was discussing it with somebody, and they don't really look at it as a sport. They look at much as a pageant because
Yeah.
the bodybuilders, they don't really. I mean, they when they do the poses, that's the athleticism. I mean, and it can be graceful, like how they do it, but it's not like I would say it's not like what you do. Like you do like muscle ups. You be like, wow, that's amazing. Like
Hmm.
I know guys be envy you doing that type of stuff. You like I'm
Yeah, yeah.
like, wow, yeah. I mean, cause I mean, like there's people they don't really like look at it too much of a sport like that. They mostly look at it as a pageant, and then there's different categories. That
Hmm.
as you might know, there's women bodybuilding, there's figure wellness. They have the humongous legs and all that stuff. And then they have the
Yeah, yeah.
bikini. Then there's another one is called fit model, and yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
that's
mean, they added I mean, they have the fitness category, so that's
yeah,
that's the one I was eyeing because that's where they can like actually show, like what they can do. Like,
yeah,
they're doing routines, and I feel like right now it's kind of like a waste because they're not really like there is some strength. Some of the girls they're able to do like push up routines and
yeah,
stuff like that, but I feel like it could be way better.
yeah, yeah. Fitness isn't as much about strength, more of a presentation.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what are they presenting?
that's a good
You know,
question.
they're showing it's not just about being able to do flips. There's one girl, she was like, I think the girl that actually won. Did she win last year? She might have won last year, but I think there's one girl that like keeps winning, and she does like cosplay,
Missy
and
Truscott? Are you talking about her?
I don't remember her name, but
Oh, it's a white
um,
lady. Is she white? Was she white?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It probably Missy Truscott you talking about.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she got injured, and so
Mm,
she's not doing the fitness division, so she's moving into figure more like with the heels and all that type of stuff. Yeah, so yeah, Missy Truscott. That's what I said. Missy Truscott. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, so wait, I noticed that you're from Jamaica, or you was born here.
yeah. I was born in Jamaica.
Oh, okay. When did you came to the States?
When I was a kid, I was
Oh,
8.
okay. Oh, okay. When's the last time you been to Jamaica?
I was actually there last year, last February.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I go every now and then.
How is it there?
It's good. I mean, of course, there's good food because
Oh,
we like food down there. But yeah, the food, the beaches, the fruits, stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. All I'm in New York, so all I hear is Ras Clyde, Bumbleclad, all that stuff. Jamaicans they play dominoes where I'm at and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you like the music and stuff? Like who do you listen to?
Um, well, I right now I don't really listen to a lot of Jamaican music to be honest.
No.
Um, like dancehall is not really my thing, but um, I don't know. What do I listen to now? I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, actually. I don't
Yeah.
know if that counts as music. But yeah, anything like that, anything that motivates me, I guess. So sometimes it could be rock, could be hip hop. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it's just different things. I don't listen to like particular genres, I guess.
Oh. When you doing like that heavy workout, like would you play like a hip hop song? Like what kind of hip hop song would you play?
Um, hmm. If I'm doing a heavy workout, I would probably just play a motivational list.
Oh,
Um, but let me see if I can see come up with a good. Well, I do like a lot of. Let's see. I guess maybe some Big Sean.
Big Sean. Okay, I don't really listen to him too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's not like in my generation. So I mean,
Yeah.
but then again, I do listen to YBN Corday, YBN Corday or something like that. Yeah,
Mm.
George asks, would you like to become a trainer in the future?
Oh, I am a trainer. I do
Oh,
right now. I coach females only. So, um, yeah, I have. I actually just had two of my clients compete at the street lifting competition that I just competed in as well. I actually was there mostly because of them. Like they were gonna be there, so I was like, I might as well go. And then since I'm there, I might as well compete. But yeah, I coach girls and or females, women, and I coach street lifting and calisthenics.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. What made you want to become a trainer? Just a stupid question.
That's not a stupid question.
Okay.
But basically, I just want to help expand the sport for females because there's not a lot of us that compete.
Yeah.
So I want to support the ones that do and encourage more to join.
Yeah. Is there's somebody that you like you see and you be like, wow, she's talented.
I mean, to me, any female that decides to do calisthenics is talented because, like, it's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
for us to like, with because I always say like for guys, people don't think about the differences, but like for guys, guys are always the same. Like within their bodies are always the same. So it's a little easier for them to train versus for females because we're hormonal. So we're strength and everything is literally always changing. Like we have a cycle and it's always different throughout every single part of the cycle. And
Yeah.
it affects your strength. So um yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's impressive to see you do that because like to piggyback, guys, we have that upper body, so it ain't really like so difficult for we. Of course, we gotta work at it, but with the women, you guys have to really like work hard at it. If I make sense.
Yeah, I mean, guys are more geared towards building strength already.
Yeah,
But so it's definitely a little harder in that aspect as well. But I mean, once you get started, anybody can build strength. It's not like females can't build strength. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can build strength. Like it's the same as like a weaker guy. If there's a guy that's like super weak and he never worked out in his life, he's gonna have a hard time too. So it just like everybody's gotta start somewhere. But yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like for like you did you say that you was competing in another competition?
In what competition?
Like you like for the calisthenics, like are you gonna compete in another like show or competition?
So I don't currently have anything lined up
Yeah,
particularly. So the last competition I did was for street lifting, and that
yeah,
one was actually a qualifier. So depending on how the other qualifiers go, which I mean most likely I'll be in the top seven. So which means I will qualify for worlds again. So Worlds is gonna happen in October. So most likely I'll be competing then.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he says hard work, discipline, and consistency is important in training. Yeah, yeah. So I
So
mean, I could
sorry, I was
now
gonna add.
what happened?
No, I was gonna
What
add to that because
you,
I feel like if you're not a competitive athlete, like if you're not competing, I think an important aspect to add is just the enjoyment of training and working out. Like you gotta find something that you like to do so that you do it because that's what's gonna make it consistent. Because you're gonna do things that you like to do. If you look at it and have that approach where it's like something that you have to do and you're like trying to drill yourself, then it's gonna be really difficult.
yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta like it. You know, it's not easy. So yeah, is it like a moment where you get like kind of like tired of working out, like the way you work out? I don't know, like if it makes
Um,
sense.
no, I don't get tired of working out. Because like I said, if like for instance, if I don't have anything lined up, if I have nothing to train for, I'm gonna
Yeah,
just do what I want to do, which I'm gonna want to do some handstands, and I'm gonna want to work on certain things. So like maybe I want to start working on my front lever again. So it's like it's not a um it's not like I'm drilling myself like, oh, I have to do
okay.
this, I have to do these reps and sets in this specific way. No, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So
Yeah. Is there like other people that you learn from, like especially like because there's a lot of people that I've seen and they be like doing like some really challenging exercises and stuff. I'd be like, wow. Like I know like I'm not sure if you're familiar, but there's these guys they do like calisthenics, muscle ups. This is like a Muslim dude. He like I forgot his name.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let me see if
Yeah, yeah. I forgot his name. I've been meaning wanting to talk to him on that. Yeah. So
I don't have it out here, but yeah, you're talking about Rip, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
I
then
have his Ripstick somewhere, but
yeah, like I think he lives in Brooklyn. I think one of them they live in New York City. Like one of them do, but I know they do like competitions and stuff. He goes like
yeah.
all like he go to places, he travels and competes and all that type of stuff like
Yeah,
that.
so he hosted Saturday on the Bars. Last year, he was actually doing one competition every single month, and people were winning like thousands of dollars. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
So I know for a fact he's doing something again this year, and I know he's gonna be traveling more with it. So like it's gonna be in not just New York, but like other states, like
yeah,
across the U.S. So definitely would look out for that if you're looking for something to compete in because you can actually win money.
yeah. How did you and him connect? Like
Yeah, so I actually connected with him at a battle that I did in New Jersey a few years back. It was actually my very first battle, and he was there, or his team was there, and that it was like their team versus I think it was Easy Money, which is a New Jersey team. I believe, if I remember it correctly. But yeah, they had a battle set up there, and yeah, I met that whole Rip Right team there. So yeah, I meet a lot of calisthenics teams and people from all over at these different competitions that I've done.
okay. You
Yeah.
ever thought about assembling a girls team or something like that? I don't know.
Yes, I have.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
I have. But actually, what I want to do is create more competitions for
Yeah.
females in general, and focusing more on the females will allow me to incorporate like different levels a little bit more, and that way, hopefully, get more females involved in the sport. because like a lot of females don't want to compete, and I think it's just like an intimidating atmosphere, especially with all the guys.
Yeah,
So I want to kind of create a space for females to be able to, feel comfortable competing.
yeah. I mean, with guys, it can be, it's not easy because, it's a lot of egos and,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so with the women, I don't know, you guys gotta probably, I don't be want to endorse that, but, do what you gotta do. Because I
No,
mean, it's not very easy, like especially us guys, we kind of like call ourselves out and talk a lot of we talk a lot of trash to each other. So
yeah. So the females in the sport, um, we support each other, and it's because, like I said, like we know how hard it is to
yeah,
like get to where we are. So when we see another female doing that, like it's just kind of respect. Like we gotta support them. Like she's going all out. She's really working for it. It doesn't just come, you know what I mean? So we all know how much work we put in, and so we congratulate that when we see another female like being able to do that.
okay. More often, women usually take time to get out of their comfort zone. Yeah, yeah. So like not to be a stalker, but you're in New York City, right? Or because I
No,
oh, okay,
no,
you're in Virginia.
no.
Oh, okay, all
I've
right.
moved around quite a bit. I've moved around a bit. So,
Okay.
yeah, I started calisthenics living in Virginia, but then I did move to Connecticut, and then I moved to Florida, and then now I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, wow. I wasn't thinking. I thought you was from New York City. I was like, okay, like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know why I had that thought, but no, because there is a lot of calisthenic athletes in New York City, from what I know. But
Yeah,
yeah,
there is.
I would have never thought about you in South Carolina. How is that? How is it there? Like, in terms of like the athletes?
So I actually haven't explored much in South Carolina since I moved here. Like I
Yeah,
haven't reached out to calisthenics athletes. I know there are some in North Carolina, but in my area, I'm not so sure if there's a lot of athletes here. So, but I know definitely in Florida, there's a lot of calisthenics athletes.
yeah. What made you want to move to South Carolina?
Um, Business, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right.
Business.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Business. Do you have like pleasures and stuff? Like, you go to movie? Do you watch the movies, or you just work out? That's your fun all day.
I mean, once in a while, yeah, I watch movies once in a while. I like to watch Netflix and stuff at home. Um,
What movies you like watching? Action movies?
um, what movies do I like? Hmm. I think I like a mix. I don't really like to stay in one genre of anything, I guess.
You like
So
romance or what, horror? Or
yeah, both.
okay, all right, yeah. I seen Sinners. I seen that. I seen Yeah, it was okay. They just hyped it up and all that type of stuff. But
So it wasn't that good.
I mean, I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't good, but it wasn't like they hyped it up. Some people didn't like it because they felt that the action it took long for the action to come, like an hour later and
Mm,
stuff. But it was like a lot of stuff in there. Like, it had like story about the blues, segregation with black people in the 30s, and then it had the vampires, and the vampire part. It was, some of it was symbolic. There were scenes that it was symbolic to a certain point, and it was more like Dawn, the Till Dusk Till Dawn. If you've seen that movie,
I don't think I have.
Yeah, watch Till Dusk Till Dawn, and then you see Sinners, and then you come
Okay,
with your conclusion. But
got
it
you, got.
wasn't a bad flick. I didn't find that it. I didn't find that it was a bad flick. It just, and then it had like some racism message and stuff back in the
Mm,
'30s and stuff. Because it kind of like turned me off a bit because there was talk about racism not too long ago, and then you watching that and it's like, oh, okay. So,
mm,
but watch the movie. Watch the movie. It's not a bad movie. So
okay.
So all of Ray's George Page. I live 2 miles from South Carolina border,
Oh, okay.
and you should check out Myrtle Beach and Columbia.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is Myrtle Beach? Where's Myrtle Beach, George? I forgot.
I'm
Myrtle
guessing it's on
Beach
the
and
coast.
Columbia. It's in what?
I'm guessing it's on the coast,
Oh. Coast of where?
like of Columbia, of South Carolina.
Okay. He says most of my family were sharecroppers back in those days. Yeah, he's from the South. Yeah.
Mm,
What do your family say about you doing what you're doing?
um, my family is not too involved. They're always like surprised when they see me, like, "Oh, you got a lot of muscle," but like everyone says that. So, my sister, she's on Instagram, so she sees more of what I do, and yeah, she's been supporting me and cheering me on. So, yeah,
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Do you have brothers or you just have a sister?
just me and my sister.
Okay. What does she do? Like, is she athletic as you are, or
No,
opposite?
she's a mother. She's having all the kids for both of us.
Oh, okay. You're not planning to have kids?
Oh, I don't know, maybe in the future, but she already has basically four. Well, three and one on the way. So,
Okay, but that's your sister.
yeah,
That ain't you.
I mean, I
But
guess.
yeah, all right. If you say so.
I mean,
Depending.
my parents have lots of grandkids, so
All right. I mean, if you're not ready, you're not ready. That's all. I know you have a lot on your plate. Depending where you are at, shouldn't be too far. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
mm,
I don't want to take you hostage. Yeah, it was a pleasure talking with you. You
all
have
right.
any words for like somebody that want to get into calisthenics?
Yeah, I mean, you can do calisthenics anywhere. So, get started. Look on YouTube, see what you like to do. Try things, try simple things. There's a lot of simple moves like, L sit or, handstands you can do on the wall. You can always do push ups, you can do core exercises. So, yeah, get started and challenge yourself. It doesn't have to be like a strict hard workout. It could just be like a quick 15-minute thing. And yeah, definitely check out. I actually have a muscle up course on Girls That Muscle Ups. So definitely check out Girls That Muscle Up if you're looking for training or coaching for females,
Yeah.
and if you're looking for help with the muscle up.
Oh, okay. Would you train guys? I'm just throwing that question out there.
So guys can buy the course, but I won't do one-on-one training with guys.
Oh, okay. You afraid they gonna push up on you or something like that?
No, it's just I'm restricting myself to females. Like
Nah,
that's
it's
my mission is to help females get into the sport. So
Yeah, I could understand that, because women they don't, in sports, but it depends on the sport, women kind of there's sports that women kind of thrive, like tennis or I don't want to say basketball, gymnastics, they're
mm,
more stand out. They stand out on like that and ice skating, you know, that type of stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's cool though. That's cool what you're doing. You know, trying to encourage girls to do calisthenics. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah. What did you think about breakdancing like in the Olympics?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even really watch the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Last one. I mean, I saw all the memes, so I definitely saw, the break dancing, and yeah, I mean, I see competitions all the time. Like, that's like, how is that like a legit sport, and calisthenics is not yet? But I think we'll
Yeah.
get there, though. We'll get there for
Yeah.
sure.
I asked because it is similar to that because they do like handstands and certain dance moves, but it's incorporated with calisthenics also a bit, just a bit, flexibility, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So let me leave you alone. I'll definitely stay in touch, like follow you on Instagram. Yeah. So,
Yeah, thanks for reaching out.
no doubt. All right.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
You as well. Good luck to you on your
Thank you.
on in October.
Yes, thank
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra, extra.